Conquer. Customize. Conquer. Conquer.
What's up? And how's it going? Alright, so we're back with some more of Mortal Kombat 11. Whew, I got very tired last night, so we're gonna be jumping back to where we left off. May rewatch a cutscene or two, kinda like get the feel for things going again. Definitely glad to be back. Hello, Jesus. And hello, Jesse. Thank you both for jumping in over on Facebook. And it's all good, Jesse. I understand being out of town and everything. Thanks for jumping in and leaving a comment, though. I really appreciate that. Sending a comment and a view. And Jesus, thank you for jumping in and, you know, watching over from Facebook as well. I really, really appreciate that. So, I'm not gonna really waste too much time. I'm just gonna try to get into it.
Conquer.
I really just don't want to get tired like last night.
Story. Part 1. Mortal Kombat 11.
And again, somebody asked last night, and I don't remember if I answered the question. We will be playing Aftermath. I do have all the DLC.
Part 1.
Not all the DLC.
Mortal Kombat 11.
I didn't get the last character pack. Other than that, we've got all the DLC.
Chapter 12. End of an era. Chapter 6. War on the home front.
The biggest thing for me with the last one was
Chapter 6. War on the home front.
we did actually play a little bit of this though. We got to right here, I believe. But yeah, the last one, the characters I thought were really cool. The addition of I think it was Mileena. Who else was added? Mileena is the only one that is like registering my brain right now. I don't know. I wonder if it's on here still. We can come back.
Towers of Time.
We're not doing this Towers of Time. I'm just looking at my character roster. Just go to customize.
Towers of Conquer. Cut characters.
Usually it'll have the few characters on there grayed out that are unlocked. Who was it? Oh, it was Rambo. Rambo, Mileena, and Rain. Good Rain is like the only one on there I really just kind of want to jump into. It sounds bad, but it's very true. He does look really awesome. But this last character pack was just a character pack, not additional story, so I really didn't want to jump in on that one. I do have all the rest of the DLC though.
Characters.
But not the last one.
Story.
I might get hate for it. I'm not even the biggest Rambo fan either.
Part 1. Chapter 12.
It's just kind of okay to me.
Chapter 6.
Okay, so we're gonna go here. This is basically where we left off last time, I believe. I think. I can't remember if it was this one or if it was this one. We'll start here. We'll just check it out.
Cassie! Sonya! Breathe, kiddo.
They took Mom. Sonya.
I'll get her. Can we find out where they've gone?
Maybe I need
Tarmac
to
B.
go a little further back.
On it. Keep her safe.
We'll find out soon.
Take her.
Yeah, I think this is the right spot. Yeah, it's the right spot. Okay. It's basically where we got to last night. Go ahead and watch the cutscene set the mood again. this point, I don't get why he wouldn't just fire the tank. Such a waste of a tank.
You can play that game!
To be fair, he's an actor, not an army man.
Send another extraction vehicle.
You won't be online long enough for your friends to make it, Tinhead.
Johnny Cage. Cyrax defeated you when you were younger and stronger. As I am his superior, I am yours.
You're forgetting the time I beat Shinnok mano a mano. Oh wait, you were dead when that happened.
Fight. Here we go. There we go. Little bag slap finish.
I'm starved.
Get out of here, notification.
Go back to the 90s. Who's next?
I'm next. Hollywood.
Classic.
Shit. As if throwback me wasn't bad enough.
Oh, it gets bloody worse. Sonya and your little girl, they're gonna die. Right in front of your face.
Fight.
Is it bad that I've never really been a Kano fan? I think this newest film is the most I've ever liked him ever. I only like him half the movie then.
I'm starved.
If they ever made a movie of this, Owen Wilson should be Johnny Cage. Not Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson. What a combo. That was a waste. Oh my god. Did not expect that. Obviously. Whew. Okay.
They're gonna die. Right in front of your face.
Not off to a good start.
Fight.
Not my contract.
Shit.
Spider says he died.
Man. Shit. There we go.
No one threatens my family.
Well, well. Got ourselves a full-on generation swap here. Don't think so. Between Ninja Mime and Lady Liberty, we've got all the leverage. We're leaving. Cabal, go get my lesser half.
And the base?
Taken care of.
Oscar! Hola. How's it going, Oscar? Thanks for jumping on Facebook. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why this would be a smart idea. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I get it, but I don't get it.
Let's go get them.
Anyone else hear that beeping?
Have I arrived too late?
You're back in the nick of time.
That's what I call a miracle.
Yeah, Raiden. Thanks.
Grandmaster Hasashi, I humbly request the Shirai Ryu's hospitality. My Sky Temple has been compromised. There is no safer place for us to gather.
Lord Raiden, welcome to the Fire Garden.
The Elder Gods are gone? Shinnok is Kronika's son? No wonder she sent the Black Dragon after me and Dad. We both kicked his ass.
It is not vengeance that drives Kronika. She restarts history to balance light and dark among the realms.
What can we do, Lord Raiden?
Gather Earthrealm's forces. But that effort will be for naught if Kotal Khan's armies cannot join us. Cetrion informed me that Shao Kahn has captured Kotal Khan. We must spare no effort to free him.
Kung Lao and I will go. We will rendezvous with Princess Kitana.
Thank you both. May the Elder Gods protect... May you return victorious.
You are passionate, Princess Kitana. But I am not persuaded.
Queen Shiva, haven't your people fared better under Kotal Khan than Shao Kahn?
In some ways.
I was always happy to see Shiva come back.
But we can only guess which Khan will prevail in this struggle.
Her character model
We
looks so
gain
good
no
too.
advantage choosing sides now.
So updated.
Princess!
Liu Kang, why are you here?
Kotal Khan has been captured by the Tarkatans. We must act quickly, before he is executed.
My people will not rally to a Khan held in chains.
We have Earthrealm's support, Your Highness. With yours, we can guarantee victory.
There is no path to victory without the Tarkatans. If they can be swayed to Kotal Khan, it would be to our advantage to join him.
I will return, Queen Shiva, with the Tarkatans at my side. Together we will march on Shao Kahn.
I love how over the last few years they've made the Mortal Kombat games feel like just interactive movies. Like you have all these amazing cutscenes and story just given to you, and just like in between all of it you have these nice little fight scenes that you go through.
What is it about Jade's blood that intrigues you, Scarlet?
Indinian blood is most sweet, Your Excellency. It is also a rare commodity.
Where are they taking him?
To the Colosseum, no doubt.
Then we attack now.
We'll never sway Baraka to Kotal's side by taking the offensive. We must turn Baraka first, then attack Shao Kahn together.
The Tarkatans won't grant an audience. Their instinct will be to attack.
Not to mention Jade. At the first sign of trouble, they could kill her.
I have an idea.
Who is in charge here?
Princess Kitana.
Our gift for Shao Kahn. We wish to join his fight against Kotal.
All those years, the Khan's high and mighty daughter. Now brought low by common soldiers. Have you learned, finally, that you're no better than the rest of us?
She is for Shao Kahn. We demand to see Baraka.
You won't be seeing anyone. Liu Kang.
Kabbalah, hello. Thanks for jumping in on YouTube. From Georgia in the US.
You betrayed your father, Kitana.
I was Shao Kahn's daughter by conquest. He stole Edenia from its rightful ruler, the father I never knew.
Because your people and your bloodline were weak.
Fight.
I don't remember any of her moves, so bear with me through this fight. Oh yeah, I gotta move. I gotta look at this. I do not remember any of them. Oh wow, they're very easy. Okay, here we go.
Blood for blood.
No.
Edenia lives.
No. Okay. I'm gonna have to retry that one. It's okay. I get a better feel for her moves anyway.
We're weak.
Fight.
There we go.
I'll finish you quickly.
Throw a whole person at me? There we go.
There is more to power than conquest, Scarlet.
As requested, 0 casualties.
Jade, are you all right? We must find Baraka quickly to save Kotal.
Baraka won't join us. Kotal's hate for the Tarkatans runs too deep. If I hadn't stopped him, Kotal would have executed them all.
Yes! Kotal has made his intentions plain.
Baraka, please listen. No more Tarkatans need to die.
Kotal Khan threatens all Tarkatans. In the new era, Shao Kahn will rule. Fight!
Oh, this is not going to be fun. Shit. There we go.
I will execute you.
That sucks. This should do the trick, though. Yep.
Hear me, Baraka. I speak truth.
Jade, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, stand down!
Gut, nar combat traka! Speak. You've earned the chance.
Shao Kahn has pitted Outworld's peoples against one another for millennia. And for what? The honor of dying in his wars? We must fight for each other, Baraka. Not with each other.
Kotal wants us dead. He said as much to my face.
Aid us, and I'll make sure you sit at Kotal's table. Which do you prefer, Baraka? To be Shao Kahn's slave, or Kotal Khan's trusted ally?
No one has ever made Tarkatan such an offer. But these are your words, not his.
Help me save Kotal Khan. We'll ask him together.
He offers less. I'll slit his throat.
If he offers less, Baraka, I'll help you.
You've suffered too long at this pretender's hands. But I've returned, and I will save you from his madness. Only I can rebuild the Empire. All realms will tremble before me. Outworld will again be conquered.
Who would really like Shao Kahn, doesn't he?
boldness been hiding, Kitana? Had you shown it before, I'd have had no need for Melina.
My sister was an unholy monster. Exactly like you, father.
Ungrateful shrew, born to privilege which you throw away.
Who are you to judge me?
You have not known cold or hunger. If you had, you would value the gifts Shao Kahn gave you.
Fight!
Oh, this is going to be a toughie. He's always been one of those guys to me, it's kind of like a learning curve to be able to get used to him. Ah, shit. There we go.
I will execute.
Oh! Shit. There's so many of these. There's like, I hate to say it because it is Mortal Kombat, but there's just some of these moves where I'm just like, there's no way people would live them through these. She just had her throat slit. And her spawn stabbed several times.
Be grateful you still breathe.
Pocket sand.
Surrender, or face the consequences.
Surrender on the brink of victory. You're as feeble-minded as Jared.
King Jared, the father you murdered and stole me from.
I wanted Jared's wife, not his heir. I kept you only to appease your mother. Do not expect mercy this time.
Here we go.
Fight.
There we go. Oh yeah.
I will execute you.
It was like the easiest one so far.
I'll not inherit your cruelty.
She did it. Of course she did.
Do you feel anything?
Shao Kahn has crippled me, left me defenseless.
Not while I am by your side.
You would have me, even with my hardened heart.
I know your heart. It can change.
All these long-ass fingernails.
It is over, Kotal Khan. The throne is secure.
Thank you. Baraka, Shiva, I have not served your peoples well, yet still you aided me. I will not forget.
We don't need charity. We will share in Outworld's rule.
That is up to her now.
What?
The throne is yours. You have united Outworld, Kitana Khan.
She's now officially out of your league.
I am humbled, Kotal. From this day on, may all our peoples fight together as one.
So liberating.
The news from Outworld is indeed hopeful, but the location of Kronika's keep remains a mystery. It is beyond the realms, and has proven to be beyond my sight.
Do you know of Charon, Raiden?
Charon, of course.
Who is Charon?
Master of the ancient ship of the dead. Sub-Zero and I met him during our time as Revenants.
He travels in the space beyond realms, transporting damned souls to the Nether Realm.
If the keep lies there, Charon may know its location.
Would he help us?
It is possible, but I cannot be sure.
I urge you both to investigate.
We will leave immediately.
Locking down Outworld's army is huge. But still, I'd feel better if we had more manpower.
The Shaolin will join us. Liu Kang and Kung Lao travel now to aid the monks' preparations.
Good. I'll be leaving soon to go after Johnny and Sonya.
I'll go too.
We're both going. No. Raiden needs you for an intel op.
We need to get Sonya back.
Undoubtedly. But Kronika's behavior makes it clear that while mighty, she is not all-powerful. Otherwise, why would she attempt to steal Jinsei?
Think maybe she's still building strength?
A distinct probability.
Then what's her next move?
With the Dragon Grotto's Jinsei fountain sealed,
Dirty,
there
hello?
is no greater energy source in Earthrealm than the Well of Souls beneath Shang Tsung's island.
Then we better go check it out.
Thanks for jumping in on Facebook.
I regret that I cannot join you. I must keep vigil for signs of Kronika's further tampering with time.
We all have our duty.
I am told you defeated Shinnok, Cassandra Cage. You will defeat the likes of Kano, but proceed with caution. If either Johnny or Sonya die, you will cease to exist. It will be beyond my power to save you.
I can see group on that.
Rise and shine, Sonya. And you won't be leaving that stuff, love. One thing we Black Dragon know. There's no fun in a fair fight.
No, Cabal.
So Sonya's the skank who burns me?
She more than burns you, Cabal. She goes black ops on your ass. Shocks, knives, the bloody works. Patched you back together myself. Well, most of you.
She's dead.
Miss Law and Order really does that to him? Nah. But now he's motivated.
Hope you're ready for some preemptive vengeance.
What the hell are you talking about, Cabal?
You, torturing me to get dirt on the Black Dragon.
Fight. Let's take a very quick restroom break. Go grab a snack or take a restroom break. Go grab a drink. Do what you gotta do. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's look at our move list really quick, because let's be honest, I don't really main Sonya very often, so bunch of back forward moves, I'm definitely okay with that. Not too bad. Here we go. Oh shit, we don't have our equipment.
Shit, too slow.
No! Oof.
Just another cat.
Got the spins.
You really should have gave this dude more punchlines. There we go.
Don't believe every rumor you hear. I'm done entertaining you clowns. Get in here, you cowards!
tempting enough. But we think our next contender is a beaut.
Shit. I won't fight him.
You'll damn sure fight, or you'll both die.
Cut this shit. You'll kill us whether we fight or not.
Nah, you called me, love. But put on a good show, eh? It'll be less painful.
Come on. You've been dying to hit me all day. Here's your chance.
And give them the satisfaction of watching us fight? Like hell.
You said it. They'll kill us whether we fight or not. Fighting buys us time to find a way out. So, quit being a diva. Hit me. No way. These people know dive when they see one.
Damn. Aaron Black.
Three, two.
Now ain't this a thrill? Bagging the legendary Sonya Blade.
Here we go.
Fight.
Okay, not too bad.
Just wrapping up. Raise the white flag.
Good deal.
Lieutenant! He needs a medevac. We're gonna have to fight our way out to the rendezvous. You'll need these.
So we got a square move back.
think you're going?
Gun like that would terrorize
No,
somebody.
too dangerous.
Best thing about this future, love? I'm alive, but you're dead as a doornail. Worst thing is, it's those Netherrealm stiffs did you in. Should have been me. Let's have ourselves a do-over.
You might be alive in this future, but that can change.
Fight.
That would be how he starts off.
Prison's too good for you.
There we go. There we go. Damn it.
Rack off.
Awesome.
Let me give you a break.
Now this is a pickle. Can you break his neck faster than I can gut, pretty boy? Don't forget, it's 2 for 1. He dies, so does your little girl.
Thanks, Kano.
For what?
For reminding me of the rules.
Kano down. Sith, hello, how's it going? How are you tonight,
I'm
Tim?
totally stealing that one for Timequake.
I'm glad you can make it, Tim. Thanks for jumping out on Twitch.
How about dinner sometime? You know, thank you for saving my life. And apologize for being, well, me. No pressure, no romance.
Patience is a virtue, Cage.
Okay, Tim. Little tired, not too bad.
What is that?
That was the weekend? Not bad. Went about too quick. But it wasn't bad. How was yours with the veteran holiday? Hopefully it was pretty good.
Who's the special guest villain?
Geras, Kronika's goon. Allegedly, he can't be killed.
I fought a dude like that in Fatal Infinity.
Get him evac'd. I'll keep this thing occupied.
Zara, slip most of it. Hey, the sleep helps.
Blade, mother of Cassie Cage.
Yeah, what of it?
Cassie Cage defeated Shinnok, son of Kronika. I am his mother's vengeance. Fight.
Hey, Geras. He's so good when you fought against him, but to like play as him, not that great. This is one of those perfect examples. I mean, only to have a nap. Hey, sometimes when that happens, it means you needed to sleep, you know? There we go.
What a heel.
Hopefully you feel very well rested though. There we go. But yeah, sometimes when those naps turn into a long sleep,
daughter.
sounds like you just need some rest.
Try coming back from this.
You okay?
I'll be fine. I come from tough stock.
Listen, what I said back at the base about the mission, it wasn't fair. You're a damn fine soldier. I'm so proud I can almost picture myself dating Johnny.
This game's brutal as fuck. Oh yeah, it is.
I wish I could go back. Do our last mission over.
It wasn't easy finding out how I'd die, or could die. But I reread the file. You followed orders, saved your squad. I'm just glad that my sacrifice saved Earthrealm. And you. Besides, you heard Raiden. Things will never go back to what they were. We all have to choose our destiny.
They tried to, like, remodel her old character model with that.
Liu Kang and Kung Lao weren't kidding about this guy.
All squads withdraw! Evac, now!
And the other girl? What, Cassie?
Garrett
Sonya's
failed.
daughter.
When he returns, I will strengthen him further for the final battle. Speak your mind.
We've lost Shao Kahn, his Outworld army, and now the Black Dragon.
While Raiden's allies have burned precious time fighting Kano and Shao Kahn, our most important work has continued, uninterrupted, on Shang Tsung's island.
That island is in ruins. What could possibly...
Timecraft requires an abundance of raw temporal energy. Every mortal soul contains a lifetime of this power. Every hour, every minute, every second lived is stored within.
Shang Tsung fed off souls. He collected them.
In his Well of Souls, which remains untouched beneath his island. A destiny I crafted for Shang Tsung, in case I ever had need. Shang Tsung's souls will be mine.
This classic little "your soul will be mine" quote in just a whole different little point of espionage, I guess you could say.
How's the view?
No sign yet of the mystical barrier you mentioned.
Oh, you'll know it when it comes.
How you feeling?
For the first time in a while, in control. I got tossed into the deep end of this world of gods and monsters. But now, knowing my future, I feel like I finally come up for air. Those bad things that happened to me, will happen to me. Like Raiden said, it's gonna be different. Isn't this good news?
The things that happened to my dad, that trauma he suffered, it's why my parents met. They fell in love while he was in recovery. If they don't happen, you and Mom may not meet. I may never be born.
Jackie, I can't pretend I get all this cosmic time stuff. But I do know you are here for a reason. You're not just some random accident.
I hope so.
I'm just the type of person when I see like the air around me turning green, I'd probably turn around, just saying. I don't know if I'd like even want to continue to breathe that, just saying again, Maybe some people like the greener the better, but me, nope. Once that air is a pale green, I'm out. At least face shielding, shirt up, something. I mean, Jax can't do that, obviously. But I don't know.
Shang Tsung's island.
Here we go again.
Sometimes you just gotta explore what's there, I guess. Just take it in there fresh. Green air. Oh, it's only a good ending. Very true. Gosh, there are no spoilers, but I love this scene. If you haven't seen it before, just buckle up. I love it so much. Oh, I was talking about myself. I wouldn't spoil it. Tim, don't worry.
When I was here for the tournament, there were people everywhere. These guys looked a lot younger. Seems like only yesterday.
Guess after Shang Tsung died, this place did too. Nobody's home. So much for needing stealth. Should have brought the whole squad.
Kinda hoping Raiden's wrong about the Well of Souls. I don't want to be here longer than we...
Multiple contacts.
How many?
2, but one of them circling us real fast.
Cabal! A new Cabal. And then Jade.
Kronika knew Raiden would send someone here.
Give me 10 seconds with this guy.
Jax Briggs. We were partners under Quan Chi's command. You'll join me again.
Got the wrong Jax. I haven't been a Revenant. And I never will.
Unfortunately, fight. I have to take a very quick restroom break. I'm sorry. Go grab a snack, go grab a drink, do what you gotta do. I'll be right back. Already being spoiled by watching. It depends. Would you really play the game? But hey, Tim, you've been interested in watching the new MK movie? I'm just gonna go and say I loved it. You know, it's one of those things I was talking about the other day. A lot of people just like, really doubtful. A lot of people really didn't get into it. I guess if you get the chance, I recommend watching it. Sorry about that. It's like allergy season around here. It's a horrible time for me. But, yeah, as far as the MK film, I recommend it to the fullest extent. Don't go in thinking it's a 90s MK remake. It's not. A lot of people did, which I don't get still. Even if you didn't keep up with the current games, I still recommend watching it, but definitely keep that in mind going into it. It's not a 90s remake game. Allergies. Gotta love to hate them. Yeah, I hate my allergies. They suck so bad. They keep me awake at night. They torture me during the day. But, yeah, the new MK film, it's so good. I hate hearing, like, all the bad things people say, because, like, especially 90s kids, and I'm one of those 90s kids, but I've kept up with these games for years, and I've played them for years, and once I watched the film, I was just so happy. All the references, all the things they explain, all the things they show, the things they do, just everything is so good, but you have so many of these just, like, early 90s kids that watch the first 2 to 3. I don't even count the third Mortal Kombat film. There's like half, not even half of the population of people that know Mortal Kombat even knew its existence. Like 1/10, because it was so mediocre, so low budget, and you can't even find it. You can't even buy it. You can't. You can find the first 2, and that's it. So that's all we're gonna talk about. That third one, let's just be fair. It's garbage. But this newest just story adaptation of the new Mortal Kombat is so good. It really is. The people at, like, I stand behind all the people who's like that aren't shit talking it and are just wondering if everybody watched the same film or not. It's just so good. So many references. It just sucks that there's so many people who haven't played these games who have so much 90s nostalgia that just want to shit talk it. Ugh. That's all I can say about that. I recommend watching it. It might even be better if you haven't, like, kept up with, like, anything and you hold no 90s nostalgia. It's good. It really is good. I recommend watching the film. I can't spoil anything. I wouldn't anyway. I wouldn't want to. Oh, man. Okay. Let's gotta try to go Jackson Bridge. Jackson Briggs. I'm tired. Bear with me. Let's go. Let's straight up go Jax. Jackson Briggs on their ass. You did play Mortal Kombat a long time ago? It's good. Even if you played a long time ago, it's good. Back then. The story has progressed. There's a reason this is called Mortal Kombat 11. All these games throughout the years have progressed, and that's the reason I, like, hold all that stuff and say all that stuff and say all that about, like, people from the 90s holding so much nostalgia over things. Like, if you stopped playing after the 90s or after the early 2000s, there's a lot of games that just were created, or even within, like, see, the thing that I hate in my area, I've seen a lot of local people, like, talk about not liking the new MK film because certain things didn't add up to them, or certain people didn't add up, or they went with an original story, which is good for me because I like an original story. Just the same thing over and over, to me, gets old, or remakes at this point in my life get old, because let's be fair, there's like a remake all the time over everything, all the time, till who knows how long that'll go on. So, to me, it's kind of cool not seeing a remake. An original story was very nice. The gore is there, the CGI is there, it is so good. I've heard people get upset over the CGI. They want the puppets back, and I'm just like, who even are you as a person? Just build a time machine for yourself and get out of here. Leave us alone. But I've heard so much shit about the new Mortal Kombat film that it's just not good from people, and I'm just like, stop. Like, the one from the 90s, was it good? In the 90s, it was good. Do I watch it now and do I enjoy it? Yeah. I enjoyed it when I was like, 3. When it came out. It actually came out when I was 2, but I couldn't recollect it. So 3, when I watched it, was it good then? Yeah, because I was born in the 90s, and the CGI back then was garbage, and that's all that existed at its time. Watching it now, is that CGI good? No. I'm baffled to think that people would argue with that. Was the scripting good? No! It was the 90s! The 90s had like the most corny scripting of all time. Literally, I think the 80s and the 70s did a better job. In the early 2000s, they at least tried to get away from it. I can't shy away from the fact, even though I have nostalgia with it as well, I can't see it's fantastic. If I had to rate the 90s film versus the new film's a straight up 8 and the old film's a straight up 2. That's me. Just saying, that is me. Do I enjoy it still? Yeah, back when I was a kid, I would give it like a 10 out of 10. No questions asked. It was like action, magic, ninjas, Mortal Kombat, fire, us, get over here, crotch punch, Goro. Needless to say more. Just build yourself a rocket and get off this world. That's what you think. But yeah, people that hold that much nostalgia over things, they can't just like look forward to the future of what is actually in front of us. Yeah. The last Star Wars movie, you loved it? Yeah, I've been the same way. Tim, if I'm being honest, I loved all of the last trilogy. Not just the last film, but the whole trilogy. Stacy and I both loved it. Stacy doesn't count. I say it only because she didn't watch Star Wars until we got together, so I've like pushed her through the notion of things. So she just loves Star Wars, which is good. So her like current opinion can't be affected by somebody who grew up with its opinion. But I agree completely. It's just like so many people having this like personification of like, oh, it's not the original, or where's the puppets, or like CGI didn't need to happen. This was stupid. I hear that. I'm just like, what year do you live in? But yeah, I agree. I love the whole trilogy, and there's so many people who hate the new trilogy of Star Wars, and I thought it was great. I really did. I like the addition of Rey. I like the addition of like Poe. I like seeing Finn or FN-217. It just like the whole works of it all. They were likable characters. Sure, they followed a similar lineage of the original, but it was still different. And the CGI was very good, and I thought it very inviting. So that's the things that kill me, though. The people that hold so much nostalgia to the old like selves, I hate to put it that way, but like people who had something meant to them so much as a kid that they can't look at something new coming in. So new kids or children or just like a new generation or just people who generally enjoy it can just come in and enjoy those things, actually start to somehow take offense to it. It's just so weird to me. I don't know, but I agree. I could easily compare the new MK to like the Star Wars trilogy because, oddly enough, this new MK, as long as it does well, and I'm glad there's people out there like me that did enjoy it as well. They've already planned a trilogy for it, which I'm like getting kid excited. But yeah, I could see that. Just definitely comparing that to like Star Wars, just yeah. I really did love the Star Wars stuff too. The one before The Last Jedi, you don't recall what it was? It was like The Force Awakens. Oh yeah, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. That was it. The Rise of Skywalker really enjoyed, yeah.
Got the spins.
his distance. Let's just finish it. I still liked it. I know a lot of people actually didn't get upset over how they did Luke. And I mean, I even know like Mark Hamill even got a little upset, but believe it or not, I still liked it as well. I felt like it just fit with how they wrote the story. I mean, that may sound wild, but my biggest thing is, I mean, if you put it into perspective how the story goes, like, wouldn't you get a little sour and salty over, like, your own nephew who you would think would be one of the people to change the balance of the Force to just fall to the dark side, even after you know what happened to your own father and stuff like that, and the whole life you had to go through just because your own father being a Sith Lord. I gotta get people not liking it, but I still get the whole... I mean, I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't back away from that. I loved it. He's no coward.
Times are changing, Cabal.
I wouldn't say he was a coward. I think he just saw what was happening. You know, like I said, his own nephew was going in the direction of everything that he's lived his whole life toward.
In Shinnok's name!
Since really like a lot. I like the fact that the headless body up there is just still alive too, but the body's just kind of like,
You'll not disturb Kronika's work.
Disturb. Try ending.
You're done messing with the Well of Souls.
You're not as strong as you think, Jax. As I recall, Sindel made quick work of
let's go, Jackie.
I've got Kitana's BFF.
I wouldn't even say Luke failed. I think Ben just failed himself, which was like, you know, they really kind of like personified in the last film there.
You deserves respect, but this version.
But I feel you. I really do. I'll look on in on that.
Spare
But
me your pity, Earth Realmer.
if you follow Luke, like, Return of the Jedi was the only one where he really had that personification, where a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, really have this, like, Luke's a hero kind of thing going on. Like, in the first film, he took down the Death Star, and then the second film, he was, you know, doing his thing, and, you know, he fought his father, but then the third film rolls around, and you got Luke, and now he's a wise Jedi, which everybody that remembers him as, and just that's solidified in their brain, which I get it too. You know, I grew up with Star Wars. I grew up in a different era of a lot of people, though. You know, for me, Star Wars, I grew up with the original trilogy, but immediately after I got to watch the prequel trilogy, and as an adult, I get to watch, you know, the sequel trilogy. And what I could say about Luke is that if you follow Luke, and if you really look at it, this is the way that he's always been. Coward. Hero. Growing up, you know, that's the first three films. It's him growing up. But if you really look at it, though, you have the first film where he doesn't know, you know, that Darth Vader is his father. The second film, he finds out Darth Vader is his father. The third film, he defeats Darth Vader as his father. And then after that, he thinks, I'm going to scour the universe. I'm going to find what's left of the Jedi. I'm going to build another school, and we're going to do that. Okay, that starts to happen, but then he has his nephew, who's starting to come up, and then all of a sudden, I mean, who wouldn't have PTSD? Let's just say that, for example, who wouldn't have PTSD for that example? You grew up and your father's a fucking Sith Lord of the whole universe. Not the whole galaxy, actually. Not one planet. Like, your dad's not just like, you know, some tyrannical monster on a world. Your father is a Sith Lord of the freaking galaxy. And then your nephew that you're bringing up, who has all these nossons of the Force, who turns out to be stronger than what you think he is. And then all of a sudden you see in his brain that he's having some second thoughts. Sure, Luke at first should be like, yeah, let's go Yoda on his ass. But even he was kind of skeptical of Yoda his whole time in his training. He never was like, oh yeah, Yoda, you're number one. I'm going to stay here. Ignore Luke, Han Solo and, Leia and Chewbacca and C-3PO and, whoever else is out there. I'm going to ignore them. I'm going to stay here and train. He didn't even do that. He left. So he already had that kind of like Skywalker, I don't know, in his brain. No, I don't know because I watched the films, obviously, but he didn't know. He had this whole skeptical thing going on. And then I liked the fact that, what was his name? I can't think of his name right now. Why can't I think of his name? A lot of people hate him because of what he did to the trilogy. To me, I love him as a director. Bad Robot. What is his name? Oh, gosh, what is his name? We'll move on. Somebody will say it later. Anyway, J.J. Abrams. That's his name, J.J. Abrams. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. A lot of people thought he was trying to drag Star Trek into Star Wars, and I don't think so. I think he just looked at things the same way that I did. Nobody's perfect. Nobody can look at things the way Yoda did. Yoda lived for 900 years plus, so Yoda had a different perspective. And even Luke never followed Yoda's exact thing. Neither did Obi-Wan, neither did Qui-Gon. Neither did Mace Windu, Nobody completely listened to Yoda. Everybody had their own perspective that they were building off of. Everybody had a little bit of fear here and there. You look at Mace Windu right before he wants to take down Darth Sidious. Even then and there, he's like, nope, there is no need for judgment. Kill him now. Do I agree with Mace? I do agree with Mace. But also agree with Qui-Gon from the beginning, when Qui-Gon's out there saying that you don't just have to have one Padawan, you don't just have to have anything, like his Padawan at the moment should have been graduated. Obi-Wan was very wise, especially at a young age. So the old Jedi way was very kind of dampened at that time, and even more so at the latter period of Luke. And do I agree that Luke should just immediately want to assassinate his nephew? No, it's very fucked up. But at the same time, I get it, because the PTSD that he grew up with, immediately knowing as he's born, no father. Oh, you do have a father. He's a Sith Lord. He conquered the whole galaxy. And just seeing that, and then knowing that your nephew, the one that you're training, is the one who's just has this what if my grandpa was right? That's where I get it and draw the line. We're maybe they were on to something there with the story. Rian Johnson, who did the Rise of the Skywalker. I think JJ was a little bit in the background of all of them, but yeah, there was a little bit of a different director. Let's see, I'll look it up really quick. I think he had the little hand at all of them. Oh, actually, yeah. He was only in Rise of the Skywalker. Okay, so yeah, he was only in Rise of Skywalker, but still yet, whoever was in the other two. So, wait. No, he's only the Force Awakens, so he was the first one. He did the first one. Let's see. No, J.J. Abrams was also Rise of the Skywalker. What was the second one? The Force Awakens. What was the second one? Rian Johnson was The Last Jedi. So yeah, J.J. Abrams was Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker. Rian Johnson. Or is it Rian or is it Rain? Yeah, it would be Rian. But I could still see, like I said, I could still see a lot of it. I still assume that he also probably had like some sort of coverage from JJ there. But yeah, JJ was The Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker. But yeah, I could just, I don't know. I could see the direction that they would go still, though. With like everything in the series, it's a complicated series. It was built by George Lucas, ultimately, and then after that, you know, George Lucas had a solid 6 films. Then Disney buys it out and hands it out to other people. So you got to put the perspective, like, this isn't a George Lucas thing anymore. He's just out here existing at that point, and people are just making things around him. Like I remember watching a film documentary of his reaction to the first season of The Mandalorian, and he was baffled. He was just like so appalled. He was just like, I'd never, you know, called, like, everybody was like, oh, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. He was like, yeah, Yoda's race was never called the Yoda race. It was a race that was not existent. Yoda was the only one, yet Yaddle existed, and he failed to mention that, which I think he forgot. It was just stuff like that. I don't know, like, Star Wars, as much as I love it, I feel like fans have such an influence on it, especially people from like the nostalgia eras where they just don't like change being added to it. It's the same way I feel about like the new Mortal Kombat movie, though. That's kind of the gist of everything. It was a really long conversation about all that, but maybe over personification how I felt, but I feel like it is really needed, though, to really get out how I feel about things and that kind of like way of explaining things, which kind of like undersimplified after I've explained so much so in depth, but yeah. I didn't even look at her moves. That's okay. Yoda was one of a kind. He really was. Until Star Wars, I think, Episode 1, when, you know, all of a sudden George Lucas decided to create Yaddle, which I'd still think to this day he forgot existed after he created her. It was the female Yoda that is actually in the Jedi Council in movie 1. She is sitting there, long hair, proud and everything. Mentioned in books. After film 1, though, they just decided to ignore her existence. But Yaddle existed. Yaddle, a thing. Believe me, I didn't boof that out of nowhere. You can Google Yaddle. Sit in the Jedi Council, Star Wars Episode 1.
Raiden said this Well of Souls would be underground.
This way.
Oh yeah, I could agree. I mean, Yoda's 900 years old. Mace Windu, for his age, was very, very, very wise. He was also Samuel L. Jackson, who was the only person who said they wanted a purple lightsaber and got it. What up, Mark? Thanks for jumping on Facebook. Also, the very person Sidious feared. Again, alive 900 years.
This is Goro's lair?
Thankfully, mine is Goro. Shang Tsung kept me locked up here, back at my first tournament. Never thought I'd be back.
Remember where a Well of Souls might be?
Couldn't tell you. pretty beat up. It's all a bit hazy.
Where do you even get that cigar?
I'm guessing this is it.
That crown. $5 says it's Kronika's.
It's drawing souls from the well.
There's no way that thing's unguarded. Let's grab and go before whoever is on duty gets back.
I never left.
It's new. It's funny that his name is new. He's always love new sci-fi as well. I like the fact that it was like Tobias and Boone's like created character, like both of their last names. Never liked having to fight him in the video games though, because it's always a 2-on-1-5 basically.
Know who that is?
The first Sub-Zero. Scorpion ripped out his spine, left it in a heap upstairs in Shang Tsung's old throne room.
An event the new era will wipe from history.
Hang on, Jackie. I got this.
Concept really quick. Take a very quick restroom break.
He took your arms, but did not finish you.
Got that right. I'm just that tough.
I'll be right back.
Fight!
Okay, here we go. You know, I do actually gotta say again, one of the things I was really happy about with like the new in-game film as well, though it wasn't a remake. That's one of the things I guess I could kind of say with again the newer Star Wars films. It's the same. I'm kind of just so burnt out on remakes. I like new original stories so much better. But not Rez. I'm sorry, Rez. If you watched it, I'd like to know your opinion. But Tim, how do you feel about KOTOR? I've heard so many awesome rumors here lately about KOTOR getting a new adaptation for the new console generation, or there'd be some story changes and a little bit of gameplay changes. To me, is very welcomed. But yeah, I never got to play and beat. I did play a little bit of the original Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, but I've never actually played to beat them. I haven't even got them on PC. I know they're available on there, but a full-on remake with like today's like generation of graphics, like almost if they went like a Mass Effect way, but went full-on Knights of the Old Republic, It's very promising. It's kind of what has been hinted how it would be, and I'm just like very, very, very on board with that, and I'm just so happy about hearing things like that. More and more evidence of like people coming in. I already know a remake's happening, but the evidence of it being more sooner rather than later is just like, you're excited. I'm excited as well. I really am. Like I said, I didn't get to play the original two in their dated time, you know. Were they Xbox exclusives? I feel like they were. And I've never actually owned the original Xbox. I still don't own an original Xbox. I could be wrong, though. I feel like they were. It could have been PC games as well. I know you can get them on Steam now, but I've still not played them. I've just, like... Culture War, was it... The first one was amazing? Really? Like I said, I only got to play a little bit. I feel like they were Xbox exclusives, and that's why, because I never had an Xbox, I just knew people that had the games, but... Yeah. I really, really want those remakes to happen as well, though, still. I've played the Old Republic MMORPG, but... having a new console game would just be so good. Especially if they did like a what I've read about them following that kind of whole Mass Effect kind of genre kind of thing going on. Thing, hell. I'll read that in a second. Progress in the lots of Dark Side of the Force was super good. I feel like it'd probably be about the same as far as that aspect goes. But I like that kind of thing they did. I think that was like a really cool like aspect they did for Fable, which again makes me lead to believe that it was an Xbox exclusive. Xbox just had that like kind of like temperament with like the RPGs they had going on, like the progression rate of things that a lot of other consoles seem to just lack for some reason. And you know, at that time.
Guess Ermac's not the only one who's weak. Come on, let's get that thing and get out of here.
Dark Side more rational, look like your character's animation. Awesome, more serene and calm. Yeah, I'd like to see that whole like decision kind of making thing come in. Especially that like light dark kind of thing. I love that kind of like apparition they can add into a video game like that.
Jack, wait.
Oh, Papa Jax.
Mind blown.
Dad? How'd you get here?
I'll give you one guess.
Dad, your arms. Those look like Kronika's design. What are you doing?
Giving you the life you deserve. By destroying the universe, restarting it, not destroying it. Being a revenant, the years I lost, the things I did. Your ma held me together, but I was never the father you needed. You're talking nonsense, man. You raised a fine daughter. She's one hell of a soldier. She shouldn't have been a soldier. I never wanted you out there, taking those risks. If I hadn't fallen apart, you wouldn't have felt the need to enlist.
That's not why I do this, Dad.
Please! Give that crown to me. I don't want to hurt anybody.
This is seriously messed up.
Hang back, kid. I know I wouldn't want to fight my dad. How about we keep this between me, myself, and I? Never thought I'd stoop so low. You don't know how bad it gets. Losing your arms was just the beginning. I know you suffered. You still do. But you don't betray your unit. And you sure as hell don't betray your family.
Fight.
Jax v Jax! Here we go. There we go.
Want fries with that?
Shit.
I'm smoking. You should know better.
There we go.
Time's up, punk. There's gotta be a way to make this right.
He's out, but he'll recover. How are you?
Tripping. You?
No doubt.
Ditto. We can't leave him. Let's get him and the crown out of here.
I don't really get why he'd, like, undo his own, like, dog tags for, like, a random pair of mini
If I never
brass
come back
knuckles.
here, it'll be too soon.
I heard that.
Had a prestigious one, not. I can't really recall if I've really played KOTOR 2. I feel like I probably dabbled with it, but I can't, you know.
Surrender Kronika's
The
crown
runes are good.
and the Elder Jackson Briggs. No harm will come to you.
No deal. We know you betrayed the Elder God, Cetrion.
Kronika must restore the balance that Raiden destroyed. Can you not see? He is the devil in these matters.
At least he's the devil we know.
Can we take an Elder God?
Cassie beat Shinnok.
Only because the cages are born with crazy magic powers.
Maybe we have our own magic.
Joshua,
Stand
hello?
down, please. Resistance only ensures your suffering.
Let's go Jackie this time.
I can't let you do—
I'm not discussing it.
Your mind is too frail to wield Kronika's weapon. For your own safety, remove it.
It's not time for safety. It's time for action.
Hope they had some prestige in KOTOR. Hey, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Had enough sport?
Thank you so much.
You're nothing.
Pyro, what up? Thank you so much for jumping in. Thanks for all that Facebook support.
Push yourself.
Oh, there we go. Good deal.
Eat your heart out, Cassie Cage.
You were warned. Mere mortals cannot control the crown. I did not wish to harm you, but now you have forced my hand.
Oh, Cetrion.
The hell are you doing?
Give me the crown, and I will spare her. Don't! Don't give it to her! Go! Her life is in your hands.
Makes you question that, Jax, doesn't it?
Nobody here wants to hurt anyone.
No, really.
Now, please, don't let this happen to our girl. Damn it. Now bring Jackie back.
Dad! How could you do this to me?
I'm not doing this to you, Jackie. I'm doing it for you. I love you.
Future Jax is just like
Kronika
so
awaits our return.
loved on his own guilt. PTSD.
Come on. This fight isn't over.
This will bring us our deliverance. Thank you. Both of you. I sense apprehension, Jackson Briggs.
I'm not usually surrounded by so many friendly faces.
We are unlikely allies, united for a common cause. Worry not. Liu Kang, Kitana, are the armies assembled?
They're en route. Kitana and I will see that they arrive as planned.
Excellent. So many souls, so much time.
Here we go.
As my strength gathers, the new era draws ever closer.
The report from Jacqueline Briggs. Her father's actions have compromised our situation gravely.
I know. I can't believe he did this.
Even if we locate her keep, Kronika's power now likely exceeds the might of our combined forces.
Maybe we should rethink using Shinnok's amulet.
We cannot, Cassandra Cage.
I've seen what you can do with it. You held off the entire Netherrealm army.
Creepy.
You weren't even at full strength.
Which part?
I dare not risk the temptations of its dark power. Even now it calls to me. Despite Kronika's advantages, we must attack as soon as we know the keep's location.
It's been hours since we heard from the Grandmasters. What's the plan if they don't come back?
They must, or else hope is lost.
The ground effects? Oh, I feel ya. It's one of my favorite chapters. I love Hanzo Hasashi. It's an aspect that a lot of people aren't familiar with, like OG. Like, I'm not calling them OGs anymore. They lost that respect. Mortal Kombat fans from the past that refuse to play new ones.
Those warriors must be headed for
They don't know Hanzo.
Agreed. But
Hanzo
why not
Hasashi.
use Charon's fleet? The bridge clearly taxes her power.
The fleet's bound to Charon. It sails only by his command. That it's still moored suggests he won't help Kronika.
In which case, he may help us.
It looks like Charon is home. Perhaps hosting some unwelcome guests. Return to Earthrealm. Tell the others we found him. We'll deploy as soon as I return.
Are you certain Charon will aid us?
No, but he's our best chance.
D'Vorah.
You should have aided Kronika, Charon. Now you must suffer.
I am immortal, D'Vorah. You cannot kill me.
This one needs only render you unfit to bury Kronika's enemies.
First Shinnok, now Kronika. You fight for lost causes.
This one ensures the Hive's survival. You will not save the Shirai Ryu.
Fight!
There we go.
You will suffer.
That's your big, you control your sand. Would definitely die. There we go.
The Shirai Ryu will not fall.
Scorpion v Scorpion.
The clan of imposters will indeed fall. I've restored the Shirai Ryu. Built a clan that's never been stronger. On a foundation of pretenders and outsiders, Kronika told me.
Here we go.
Without our original bloodlines, there is no Shirai Ryu. Our clan's massacre extinguished them. Kronika will revive the true Shirai Ryu in the new era. Do not trust Kronika. She uses your anger to enslave you, as Quan Chi did both of us. I let go my rage, and it saved me. To save yourself, you must do the same.
Fight!
Let's look at the move list. Not much. Not as Hanzo Hashi anyway. Here we go. There we go.
It's past time you were freed. We both know what truly drives you. It's not Shirai Ryu pride. It's your wife and child.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, Ted. Very wild.
Harumi and Satoshi were stolen from me. Murdered. Seeing them again is all that matters. We share this pain. I fought through hell to end it. But Kronika's new era is not the remedy. She would resurrect Shinnok, the same devil who brought death to our family and clan. He cannot be allowed to return. When I revived the Shirai Ryu, I vowed our clan would ensure Earthrealm's protection. Help me keep that promise.
I fucking hate D'Vorah. It was then and there, it was done.
Poison.
Kronika knew your past sins would distract you. Now this one ends your misery.
Now you die.
Love this scene.
Raiden is at the Fire Gardens. Enlist Karan's aid. Bring Raiden's army to the keep. You must. You have my word. The new Shirai Ryu are worthy. It's heart, not blood, that makes them warriors.
I think, Tim, you mean heart and or blood in the heart.
Your Shaolin masters, they're ready.
They will fight until the last man.
That is likely what it will take.
There will not be a fight. if Charon does not help us. Is there any word from Grandmaster Hasashi?
No. If we do not hear soon, I will return to the Netherrealm.
Definitely take it. No, I will return to the Netherrealm.
This cannot be good.
Get Raiden.
The Fire Gardens. Rebuilt. The Shirai Ryu are indeed restored.
Why are you here, Scorpion? Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
He is dead.
Now you have come to finish us.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
I find that impossible to believe.
Here we go. Sorry, behind and just you know. Just gotta, you know. Sorry, behind. Or Bihan's little brother, I mean. It's on odd as far as you with Scorpion always so destroyed. Well, it's the storyline again. It's one of the things. I'm not gonna give away spoilers, but Scorpion hasn't always been this way. I'm just saying. Same with like Bihan and everything. Different story, different timeline, kind of thing.
Misunderstand my intentions.
Who sent you here, Scorpion?
My future self is dead. I am here at his behest.
Grandmaster Hasashi sent you.
I honor his dying wish. Charon will ferry your armies to the Isle of Kronika. We must leave at once.
Do you have proof of Charon's offer?
Only my word.
Your word is worthless. At the tournament, I trusted you to spare Bihan, and you betrayed me.
A mistake born of rage. I seek redemption.
Lies, Scorpion. You are a slave, and Kronika is your master.
Fight. Okay, here we go. There we go. Still solid on first play. Yeah.
will share Shinnok's fate.
Listen.
Spout your falsehoods elsewhere, Scorpion. The Chronicle will not entrap us.
It is a trap. Charon awaits you in the Netherrealm.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He's telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out. Now, Scorpion, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
Our time has run out. I do what I must to save Earthrealm.
The wrong way, yeah.
Stay down.
Same with Raiden here.
This is not the way. Scorpion is not the enemy this time.
Liu Kang, do not interfere.
Very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. I'm not proud of this moment. Again, I'll be right back. Raiden's being a stubborn fool. Oh, okay, so this might be our last chapter we played through tonight, but here we go. Hates you. Gotta. Okay, here we go.
guide me.
Start all over. Sorry. My allergies are so messed up right now. Here we go, though.
Fight!
Oh, what the fuck? Here we go. There we go.
Do not force my hand, Liu Kang. The realms hang in the balance. To defend them, I must command order.
I thought it impossible, but the Revenants were right. You cannot be trusted.
I do not need trust. I demand obedience.
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
This has happened before. Liu Kang, do not interfere. You cannot fight Shao Kahn. Liu Kang, stop!
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
It's on. Pretty sure that's or right before it anyway. No, this one was supplying it's right here. This I don't know.
I have been a fool, Liu Kang. Kronika's puppet. We only battle because she wills it. I must help him. I was wrong to doubt you. I too have been a slave to anger.
I do not understand, Lord Raiden. Your rage was caused by Kronika?
Yes. I succumbed to her influence. But then, our confrontation, it unlocked memories. Memories not only from this timeline, but from timelines that have come before.
Wait a sec, timelines? Plural?
Kronika has restarted time on countless previous occasions, using each timeline to learn and to perfect her plan. The details of each timeline are different, but in each one, events conspire to bring Liu Kang and I into conflict. In each one, he dies. Only Kronika has such power to control time and fate.
I don't get it. Why do that?
I do not know. But be assured, Kronika will control us no longer.
At long last, you see the pattern.
The pattern, but not the purpose. Why set me against Liu Kang?
Is it not obvious? Your combined power threatens my vision for the timeline.
Liu Kang and I will not be divided further by your machinations.
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow? We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines. I've lost count.
This timeline will end differently.
We have played out all possible scenarios, Raiden. You cannot win.
She's so twisted.
You are welcome to try, of course. But without Liu Kang by your side. Enjoy these final hours, Raiden. They are all you have.
So evil.
Liu Kang, where is he?
Kronika has taken him to her isle. We must leave immediately to save the realms. We must save Liu Kang.
A new look? Just for me? You shouldn't have. What do you want from me?
You will aid in my protection.
Not likely. I have mastered Shinnok's sorcery. I will add your soul strength to mine, and finally avenge myself upon Raiden.
My friends, Raiden's armies are coming. They will fight us, and they will lose.
She just froze those buttons. Wish we'd get a save point pretty soon.
Kronika's Isle lies beyond the fog.
quest.
My ferries cannot fight a war. This fleet is under my protection. If Charon falls, our fleet cannot sail. Protect him at all costs.
Ramming speed!
One second. Okay, sorry about that. Go Jax!
I don't want to fight, but I've got to. For Zaki's sake and mine.
Fight!
Shut up and color.
Here we go.
Everyone has a path.
Let me help you. Kronika's promises to you are a cruel deception. She is the mother of Shinnok, the architect of your revenant enslavement.
But... no. She's Cetrion's mother.
Cetrion is Shinnok's sister. In Kronika's new era, Shinnok will be the darkness to balance Cetrion's light.
Which will only happen if the realms keep on fighting each other. What have I done? I'm a fool.
It is not foolish to fight for your family's betterment.
I'm sorry, Raiden. I promise to make this right.
hate this guy. So annoying.
I have died 1,000 deaths to prepare for this battle. My defeat is impossible. Yours, inevitable. Fight!
There we go.
You will share Shinnok's fate. I will suffer you no more. That is unfortunate for you. The Sea of Blood is bottomless. You will fall forever.
Now do I have your attention, Raiden?
The warriors sinking your fleet are under my command.
You have made a devil's bargain with Kronika Frost.
Yeah.
You ignored me my entire
Things do
life.
depend.
Kronika saw
certain
my
things.
talent from the start.
Fight!
Here we go. Oh no. God damn it.
Everyone has a path.
Here we go. Oh yeah. What up, Minato? Let's go, Minato. But he can make it. I won't be on much longer, but still
such wasted potential. The good she could have done in command of these Cyber Lin Kuei.
She commands them, not Sector. If so, she is linked to them. They follow her thoughts.
Then let them follow her to defeat.
It's all good, Minato. I get it. It's late. It's like Jen from Game of Thrones.
Bitch.
Raiden's fleet nears our shores.
The two of you will command the army defending the beachhead.
Where will you be?
Land ho!
Sorry. Just gonna spill. Myself. Here we go.
Time after time, Kronika's schemes have pitted us against each other. That cycle must end, Liu Kang.
This time it will.
Your power. Is this Kronika's gift?
A gift to myself, you could say.
You stole your own soul. Perverted your own nature.
It's a lesson you taught me, Raiden. To fight my enemies by any means necessary.
Fight.
There we go.
You will share Shinnok's fate.
Here we go. Here we go.
I have conquered the darkness within me. You must do the same.
You will have to kill me.
I would rather save you.
God Liu Kang. Let's go ahead and just call it here. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Fire God Liu Kang sounds like a good spot to stop for tomorrow.
Story. Conquer.
So, bear with me. I'm very tired, very hungry. I will be back tomorrow night playing more Mortal Kombat 11. Until next time, I'm out of here. It's been a lot of fun. I'm very tired and very hungry. It seems like the best time to get out of here. But thank you all so much for watching. And again, until next time, I really appreciate it. But for now, I'm out. Thanks for jumping on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But until next time, I'm out of here.
Fight!